Welcome to NHL 07 full season. This time we've got the Washington Capitals at the Edmonton Oilers, and as you can see, a huge difference between the two teams. The Washington Capitals, actually the Edmonton Oilers overall is higher than the Capitals, but I guess the records are a little different. Washington's got 6th spot in the conference right now and 3rd in their division. Edmonton's in dead last in both conference and division. Washington's in the East and Edmonton's in the West. You got Washington with the 70% winning, and Edmonton's only got 20%. Washington's slightly leading by goals for. Got a pretty good lead on goals against. Better power play and better penalty kill, so they're leading in everything except for the overall. And you take a look at the offense and defense. Edmonton's got better offense and defense according to the rating, but Washington's got much better goaltending. Goalie profile: Olaf Kolzig. Now, you see Ray Emery with the Edmonton Oilers. I'm not sure if Ray Emery ever played with the Edmonton Oilers, but I just traded him to that team because he was with the Blackhawks. Blackhawks got Hobby Boolin back from Edmonton Oilers, so I had to trade a goalie to get him, so that's the only reason why we see Ray Emery with the Oilers. Now, I don't know if the Blackhawks really traded him to the Oilers for Hobby Boolin or how they worked it out, but anyways, computer versus computer game.
And I'm Reg Simpson, and welcome to what should be an exciting matchup between the Edmonton Oilers and the Washington Capitals. These guys have to stick to what makes them successful, and that's getting a solid two-way effort from every player on the bench. They're up against a very quick club that uses speed to set up odd man rushes, turn it over, and they'll burn you 9 times out of 10. Drop the puck for the opening faceoff. Faceoff won by Horkoff. Bergeron, and he gets the puck deep. Passed ahead to Castles. Now it's passed to Ovechkin. Cleared out by Bergeron. That's icing. Edmonton really tries to limit the scoring chances, and they do a pretty good job at this. They're a very responsible team in their own end.
Jim, I'd say discipline is their key. You rarely see them out of position, and they always seem to be between you and their goal.
Pass up to Pettinger. Here come the Capitals as they move out of their own zone. Gladashemski. To Sean Horkoff. He gains the blue line on the attack. Bergeron shoots the puck. That's blocked by the defender. Passed ahead to Clark. Now he just dumps the puck in. Bergeron down into the corner. And he hangs on for a faceoff.
I was looking at some of the fans on the bench. It's kind of funny seeing them.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Oilers. Torres takes possession. He moves it into the attacking zone. Kolzig turned it away. Here's Dinas Zubris. Hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Shoots the puck. Blocked. Ahead to Stoll. Now over to Pekka. That's offside.
If I said fans on the bench, I meant fans in the seats. It looks like the ones closest, like the bottom of the screen, it looks like they're all looking the wrong way.
About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to Edmonton, corralled by Washington. Shot the puck. He scores! And halfway through the first, they've got the game's first goal.
I'd love to see him in a skills competition. I think he has one of the hardest shots in the league. Nice goal.
See, when he took the shot, it looked like everyone's head turned towards the ice, but before that, it looked like they're all facing this way.
Washington has let loose early.
When you can get your offense off to a quick start, the rest of the game seemed very easy. That was huge to keep his team up by 1.
Passed over to Majewski. Fearlessly blocked. Shoots the puck. Ahead to Dvorak. Here come the Oilers. Shift after shift on the offensive. Oh, he's nailed along the boards, and that hurt. And he passes it to Smith. One-timer. Blocked. It didn't get through. To Castles. In front. Oh, he hit the post. Shoots. Grabbed by Edmonton behind the net. He turned the puck over. Here's Alexander Ovechkin looking for his first shot on net. Morrison.
See, all those fans at the bottom looks like they're looking at the camera.
Now he'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. One-timed it. Pass up to Ovechkin. Now he moves it to center. He dumped it in. Here's Andrew Castles, who rang one off the post a little while ago. He passes it to Ovechkin. Now a quick pass up to Stoll. He's in over the blue line on the attack. Rifles the shot. Blocked. Passed over to Tarnstrom. Now he just clears it out. Dumped in by Morrow. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. Passed over to Clark. Now it's passed to Pettinger. Huge shot!
He had to be quick there to keep the score close.
Ahead to Dvorak. Now he's into the attacking zone. And time winds down as the first period comes to an end with the score 1-0.
Yeah, one of the funny flaws I made in this game is the goalies have personalized helmets. So, for example, like Nikolai Habibulin in this game, he's got a Blackhawk helmet because he was with the Blackhawks when this game came out. Well, then the Blackhawks traded him to the Edmonton Oilers or released him or something. Anyway, somehow he got playing with the Oilers. So I put him on the Oilers in this game, and it's kind of funny seeing him wearing an Edmonton Oilers jersey, a goalie's helmet with the Chicago Blackhawks logo on it. But now he's back with the Blackhawks, so I put him back with the Blackhawks in the game too. And doing that, I had to take Ray Emery off the roster because the Blackhawks got rid of him, and it was easier just to trade him to the Oilers in this game to get Habibulin. So that's the only reason he's with the Oilers. But anyways, I don't know if you can see it in this video, but down at the bottom of the screen, I noticed it looks like all the fans are facing away from the ice. And I noticed when they scored that one goal, all of a sudden everyone's head turned towards the ice. And it looks like that must be a design flaw in the game, but you can clearly see the faces looking away from the ice down in the front row, bottom of the screen. So anyway, here we go with the second period.
Edmonton is trailing 1-0 as the second period gets underway. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Shots at 3-3. Bergeron. Now he just gets it deep. And it's up to Zubas. Now passed over to Ovechkin. Quick shot from the slot.
And he had to be quick there to keep his team from falling behind by 2.
Morrison hip checks him. Shoots it from the left. Morrison to Ovechkin. To Dyke. Oh, he hit the post. Passed ahead to Hemsky. Delayed call. Shoots quickly. Emminger will get the gate for hooking.
They whistled him that time. Good call.
Edmonton is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
Well, you want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. Builds confidence and keeps momentum going.
One time right. He scores. Michael Pekka has knotted this up.
Year in and year out, Michael Pekka has been able to contribute to his team on offense. Now, this may surprise you, but in his first 9 years in the league, he scored 20 or more goals 4 times.
Washington has just seen their lead vanish.
Early period goals are very dangerous. Have a way of shifting the momentum.
Dvorak shoots the puck from the right. Out comes Steve Emminger. Leach is hitting the board. To Hewitt. Karnstein to Pettinger. Wrist shot. Ahead to Dvorak. Now he moves it up. He scores! Midway through the second period, they've taken the lead.
Wow, Jim. When he's in front of the net and has that kind of time, forget about it.
Ethan Morrow was with the Blackhawks at one time. Years ago.
Washington better come back quickly.
No question, Jim. They don't get some momentum going before the break.
He shoots it hard. He goes wide. Biron has it. To Fata. And he brings it to center. To Pekka. Now wing wide to Stone. Offside. Kolzig gets himself in the way of the backhander.
Jim, you can't ask much more from your goalie. He really came up big on that one.
We're ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Horkoff. Here's a quick shot. Ovechkin gets called for hooking.
I think he's a little surprised at getting the 2-minute minor.
You can see that the coach isn't very happy about this call at all.
They do that too often.
Edmonton has 1 power play goal already, and they'll get a second opportunity here. Shoots the puck. Here's Steve Emminger. He passes it to Horkoff. Now over to Torres. Hard shot. Scores on the power play.
There's a perfect example of making good use of power play time. He saw an opportunity to take advantage of the extra man, and he did it.
Washington is looking to regroup.
Now this one's close to getting out of control. Need to slow things down and figure things out.
The ref indicates a delayed call. Morrow dumps it in. Gordon will get the gate for holding.
21, Jason Smith.
He wrapped up the other player, and the ref saw it. That's going to mean some time in the box.
Good call, and play will now continue.
See, that guy should not be in the...
And you can see the coach is having a word with the official because he's not happy about that call.
That other guy should not be in the box. He was let out.
Has been deadly on the power play tonight.
And they'll get another chance again here. And you can't keep giving this team chances and expect to win the game.
To Smith. One-time shot. Oh, he missed. It's taken by Potter. Another shot. Edmonton gobbles it up. Passed over to Stone. Shoots it hard. Wide of the net. Stone. Another shot. Edmonton picks it up. To Turnstrom. And that's offside. After 3 seasons as a head coach for Washington's minor league team in the American Hockey League, the man they call Carrot, Glenn Hanlon, finally got his shot as the Capitals head coach in 2003.
Well, Jimmy won AHL Coach of the Year honors in that first season with the Portland Pirates. He improved their season finish from the previous year by 48 points.
Zubra stumped it. Tuhemski. He turns it over, cleared by Eminger. Smith takes control of the puck. He passes the puck to Eminger. He intercepts it through center. Shoots the puck from the point. Edmonton is now 2 for 3 on the power play as the penalty expires. Tuhemski. Cranked him. He coughed it up. Bergeron dumps the puck in. Gordon. We're down to 2 minutes to go in this second period. Washington scooped it up. Emery made the save. To Pekka. He gave it away. And he passes the puck to Stoll. And there's the horn to end the second. 3-1's the score as we head to the break.
Yeah, there's way too many times where they say that the coach is having a word with the official because he wasn't happy with that call. They do that too often, and most of the time it's an obvious call, like they showed him actually tripping a player or hooking a player. A coach is not going to argue that with the ref if it was clearly visible. I mean, I can see if it's a close one, but look at. The Oilers really turned this one around. I was shooting them 11-7 and took the lead 3-1. And that's another thing I like about this game is they personalized the goal horn, so which is different from the last game I owned, which was NHL 99. So when the Oilers score a goal, they actually have which sounds like a car horn. Blackhawks score a goal, it sounds like the Blackhawks train horn. And there's a lot of teams have their own personal, different, kind of unique thing about them. Okay, now we're jumping into the third period.
Washington struck first, but now trailed by a score of 3-1 after an ugly second period that saw them give up 3 unanswered goals.
And they're still reeling. They need to regroup early in this third.
The shots are 11-7 for Edmonton. Bergeron. He scores! Ryan Smith.
Ryan Smith never shies away from a good battle. That's why, regardless of all the punishment, he spends so much time in front of the net.
Washington have put themselves behind the 8 ball, down by 3 goals.
Now they just blew any chance they had at getting back into this one.
Out comes Jason Smith. And he's into the attacking zone. Bergeron. Possier. To Zubas. Now he's moved it into the attacking zone. Here's Ryan Smith. He's had a good, hard-working, blue-collar game. Here's Alashevsky. His hands dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. Here's Alexander Ovechkin. What a beauty. Oh, shot! He misses. Capitals take possession. No, shot! Hit the man in front of the net. Stales clears it down the ice. Stoll beats out the icing call. Closing the save to Chris Clark. Now it's passed to Pettinger. To Torres. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. To Clark. Beach. Emery makes the stick save. Heward got it to Chris Clark. Beach to Pettinger. Touch in front. They're over the blue line and on the attack. And it's passed to Fata. Now it's into the attacking zone. Here's Daniel Scheinfest. He passes the puck to Riesner. To Rico Fata. Gordon, and he takes it to center. Now he's into the attacking zone. Murray. Gordon turned over in the neutral zone. Jacques. Goes behind his net. To Smith. Kolzig hangs on for the whistle. Good job to keep the puck out of the net.
He was razor sharp there.
That announcer, Jim Houston,
Puck is about to be
it's
dropped.
the same one from NHL 99, but the color commentator's a different one.
Goes to Edmonton. He shoots! That's blocked and didn't get through. It's cleared out of the zone by Eminger. And it's touched for icing. That'll make the highlight reel. What a great save.
They had Daryl Ray in the last game. This one's got Craig Simpson.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. The Oilers win another faceoff to Igor Rudolph. Now passed over to Clark. Emery made the save. He passes the puck to Dvorak. Now it's passed to Clark. He steals it. He passes it to Morrow. And he's into the attacking zone. Behind the net. Ahead to Ovechkin. Beach. Down to the final 2 minutes of the third period. To Horkoff. Kolzig stones him cold. To Ovechkin. Now up to Smith. We're down to the final minute of the third. Great save, Ole Kolzig. To Ovechkin, and he's over the blue line on the attack.
The last minute of the third period in this game is always real time, so
Now he passes it to Hemsky, and the play is offside.
it says 40.2 seconds. It'll really be 40.2 seconds.
Didn't take this guy too many tries to put one in the back of the net.
Well, if you want to be valuable to your team's offense, you got to focus on getting your shot off quickly. And as often as you can. To Steos.
You can set it up where it's not like that.
Now
Yeah,
it's passed to Steos.
that's an option they give you.
To Fleischman. Now passed over to Steos. He clears it down the ice. And they get called for icing. He'll breathe a little easier now that he's on the score sheet with that one assist.
Well, maybe that'll loosen him up a bit. Sometimes that little bit of extra confidence is all you need.
Face-off won by Pekka. Behind the net. Tarnstrom cleared it out. Eminger. He passes the puck to Kletish. Into the last 10 seconds of the third. This thing's over.
Look at their heads.
The loss and sees their winning streak come to an end.
End of the period, everyone's heads turn around again.
Well, now it's time for tonight's Dodge 3 Stars of the Game. Brought to you by the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Grab life by the horns. From Edmonton, Alberta, and for EA Sports, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. Have a great one.
Take a look at the numbers there. Edmonton led in shots 16 to 13. Washington led in hits 51 to 47. I notice usually when you lead in hits, you're usually the losing team. Sometimes I'll get frustrated while playing, and I end up hitting them more often. And it seems like sometimes when I lead by too many hits, I play more defense than offense, and I don't have quite as many shots. But sometimes I can even it out where I could get both. enough shots and hits. Edmonton just dominated on face-offs, 18-2. Time of attack, Edmonton had 8 seconds longer. Yeah, 8 seconds longer. I think what killed Washington was their penalties. They had 6 minutes in penalties. Seen Edmonton went 2 for 3 in the power play. So the Caps started out with 1-0 lead, but Edmonton scored the next 4 goals to win it, 4-1. Whoops. Wrong button. There's actually menu music too. They got a bunch of songs here that would normally play during the menu, but I went and shut that off because it's just unnecessary. Hey, look at that. Oh, I was going to say look at that the Blackhawks won, but that was the game that I played in the last hockey video. Okay, so now we can take that off. I had to highlight Washington as a user team just so we could see the game. There's our next game is going to be the next hockey video. We're going to see Detroit at Chicago, but before then, take a look at the calendar. See, that game's on the 2nd. We are actually back here on Sunday yet, the 29th. So here's the game. Here's the date we're just at. Chicago beat Ducks 3-0. It was Saturday, the 28th October, back in 2006. And after that, the 29th is where we go back to Tecmo Super Bowl 3 Final Edition, Week 9. So we're going to see that game before we move on to our next hockey game. So, we'll see our next hockey game, which will be on the 2nd, and that'll be the only hockey game we see between Week 9 and 10 of Tecmo Super Bowl. So, next football game we're going to see, Week 9, New York Jets at the Indianapolis Colts, computer versus computer, and then we'll be back here for hockey, Detroit at Chicago. Should be a pretty good game, always been a good matchup, Hawks and Wings. The only professional hockey game I've ever been to in my life was Detroit at Chicago in the United Center, which was April 12th of 2009, last game of the season that year. That was the year Pittsburgh beat Detroit in the Stanley Cup Finals, I think. Yeah, because the Ducks won it in 2007, the Wings beat Pittsburgh in 2008, Pittsburgh beat Detroit in 2009, and the Hawks finally beat Philadelphia in 2010. And Boston won it in 2011, Kings won it in 2012, and the Blackhawks beat Boston this year, 2013. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and end the video right there. So I hope you enjoyed the game, and I'll see you in the next video, whether it be football or whether you're watching hockey. The next video is going to be football, but if you're only following the hockey season, well then I guess I'll see you Detroit at Chicago.